All right, folks. I want to talk to you about J.D. Trans. I know you're accustomed to calling him J.D. Vance, but in the last few days, multiple pictures have emerged of J.D. Vance in drag. Now, look, I don't give a fuck if you want to wear drag. Go knock yourself out. It's not my flavor, but plenty of people do. Plenty of people look fabulous in drag. It's been a part of every human culture, by the way, before all the heavy breathing right wingers lose their fucking minds. It's been a part of every human culture in recorded history. And I don't know what it means or why it's in our behavioral set, but I do know that guys like J.D. Vance are engaged constantly in a false moral panic about gay people and about trans people and about people who wear drag. And they conflate all of those groups, and they're not, and by the way, there are plenty of straight people who do drag, all this stuff, right? They conflate all of these groups with pedophilia and child abuse. And no one's excusing pedophilia or child abuse. It's obviously a moral horror of the first order. But the idea that J.D. Vance is out there with multiple pictures of him in law school, not like 30 years ago, but in 2012 and 13, multiple photographs have emerged now of J.D. wearing drag. And I don't know if it was a party. I don't know if it was a whatever. But here's the thing. If you found one picture of Tim Walz in drag, the right-wing media machine would never shut the fuck up. If you found one iota of evidence that any Democratic politician had done so, you would never get the right-wing media machine to shut the fuck up. So I've noticed in the last few hours that after the second picture emerged, the silence of the right-wing lambs. They are really, really freaked out. They are pretending this didn't happen. They're pretending they didn't see it. They're pretending it was a deep fake. They came off of a old set of photos that have been on a Facebook group of Yale Law School people, friends of J.D. Vance's, for 12 years, 13 years. They're real. So again, I don't give a shit about whether you wear drag or not, or if J.D. Vance wears drag or not. If he does, leave him the fuck alone. That's his choice. But the idea he's out there on the tip of the culture war spear telling every other person how to live their lives and judging every person who's gay or trans or wears drag and calling all of them risks and dangers to children and calling all of them universally pedophiles, it should make you really wonder about J.D. Vance's moral character, which is to say, none at all. And that's why, J.D. Vance, you're both... Oh, and one other thing. As a 60-year-old straight white guy, I don't like frequently engage in like judging the quality of drag, but I think in the era where RuPaul has led the very successful reality show, yeah, JD's drag is not that great. It's not that great. So anyway, JD, as always, you are, sir, on the enemies list.